MSP and You, defining Barbados' ocean future. The ocean covers 70% of the Earth's surface and is critical to life on our planet. It contains hundreds of thousands of species, many of which contribute trillions of dollars in nature capital, global trade, and employment. For centuries, people have used and exploited the ocean. But now, we need to take care of this ecosystem for current and future generations. MSP, or Marine Spatial Planning, brings different ocean users together to make decisions about the use and protection of our waters. In this series, we pose the same questions to different experts and learn from their answers. What does MSP mean to you?
I have an interesting interpretation of marine spatial planning. It should be a public participatory process where all the maritime stakeholders, from fisheries to water sports operators, dive shops, catamarans and cruises, all come together to try to negotiate about where certain activities can go. As you know, sometimes we have conflicts because we use the same spaces. Everybody is trying to maximize on making more money, and sometimes we use the same places to fish that we would take tourists. Having everybody to come together to discuss where we can strategically place human activities and even negotiations on time. We're trying to explore the potential that the blue economy has in Barbados, and this is part of that process.
What is your role within the MSP process?
Well, the fisheries sector is a large part of our national identity. Barbados is known as the land of the flying fish. Our coastal heritage, again, is very important. Hence why fisheries need to have a say in this marine spatial plan. This is why we need to be engaged from the beginning, where we can speak to the traditional and local knowledge that the fisheries have in terms of where certain marine resources are, how things have changed over time, and that data and information will help us then determine what the zones should be, where a scientific zone should be, where a fisheries priority area should be. For instance, where we may have to sacrifice and close off so that our stocks can be replenished.
What benefits do you want to see for your sector from the MSP process?
We are really interested in using our data and information, and with the Marine Spatial Plan, we will now have that spatial information to be able to inform us to develop data-driven solutions, because that's what is lacking. We have started a trust to integrate digital technologies in the fisheries sector, but we still need this information that will come through this process, because through this process, a lot of stakeholders give information and we can map this.
I think that once the space is organized and, we get our space, our rightful space, I think that it should benefit us by getting access to more fish, more money, and that coming out of the Marine Spatial Planning, that our fisher folk would not be impacted by those decisions that are made when the space is being organized.
Aspects of Marine Spatial Planning, or MSP, have been informally practiced in Barbados for a long time. Now, our intention is to formally develop and designate areas of activity through a comprehensive consultative process based on science and extend this out to Barbados's maritime boundaries. Underpinning this process is Barbados's Debt for Nature transaction, which was completed in 2022 and generated the savings to finance a long-term marine conservation program and create the Barbados Environmental Sustainability Fund, or the BESF. From small island state to large ocean state. This is Barbados's journey. You've been watching MSP and You, Defining Barbados's Ocean Future, a production of the Coastal Zone Management Unit in conjunction with the Inter-American Development Bank.